Well, hello everyone. My name is Jack HERKLOTS. I'm Data Science Manager for the AA, and I'm here to talk to you today about real-time analytics AA insurance case study. So I've been with the AA for 6 years now as Data Science Manager most recently. Before that I was at uni doing my PhD. So within the AA I work for our in-house insurer within the pricing team. And today I'm going to talk to you about why we set up an in-house insurer and how we use Actian to help us with that journey. So let's start with a quote from our CEO, Jason. "Speed is key in the UK car insurance market. Insurers who respond quickly to quote requests are the ones who win business. The UK car insurance market is incredibly competitive. And to win business, you need to be super quick and have the technical expertise to benefit that speed." So why did we initially begin to set up an in-house insurer? Well, as the AA, we had a challenge. Our broker, the way we still do currently sell insurance, had declining portfolio numbers. So as a visual representation, there we go. There's meant to be a grid there. So we were a broker. We have a panel of insurers. Whenever someone goes to the AA for a car insurance quote, they ask the panel and they say, which of you are the cheapest, and the customer receives that price. Our numbers were declining. Why was that? Firstly, focus on short-term profit from old management. So insurance is a long-term game if you really want to make value out of it. Your best policies are the ones that renew and renew and renew. You get more data, you understand the risk better, you price them more accurately. Focusing on short term, just trying to win commission at new business, never works out. Panel members not providing their most competitive prices. So within the current market, it's a lot more easier for insurers to provide a price directly. And as this started to come through kind of in the 2010s, why would panel members pay brokerage fees to the AA to provide their most competitive price when they can go directly and save themselves money? And this is all driven by these guys. We have an aggregator-led market in UK car insurance. So just by raise of hands, who has bought insurance through an aggregator? Yeah, that's pretty much what we see. It's the vast majority. It is super easy for consumers. They can see all the prices, they can make sure they're getting the right ones, and they can make sure they're getting the right product for them. So here's our challenge. What do we do about it? We set up an in-house insurer. So what is the in-house insurer, or as it's formerly known, AA, Underwriting Insurance Company Limited, or AUICL, as we call it? We are basically a panel member. We are a separate company that exists within the AA, and we sell exclusively through the AA's broker. What advantages does this give us? We have greater control over pricing and risk management. So we control the price from beginning to pretty much the end of the process. So we build our own models, we get our own data, and we create the price from that. We can provide the most competitive offers to our customers. We are intrinsically giving the AA broker our most competitive price because it's the only place that we sell. And we have better integration of data from various sources. So there's plenty of external data out there. I'm sure some of you may have been trying to be sold it. We can implement that where we find it fit, and we can also use our own internal data. What data is unique to the AA? So again, just raise of hands, do we have any AA members here? Good on you. So AA, you've seen the vans. We're primarily known as a roadside assistance service. What data can that give us which will help with car insurance? Level of breakdown membership, so kind of your gold, silver level, how many extras you have, kind of home start, things like that. Breakdown types and reports. So this is a really interesting one because not all breakdowns are equal. Some are very unavoidable. Sometimes your car can just seemingly randomly break down. You find yourself stranded on the motorway. Some are very avoidable. People who put diesel in petrol cars, so knowing that can help you price car insurance. And it's not only breakdown we do. We have other products, financial services, travel insurance, home insurance, which AUICL also do. All of this we can put in our models, and we can ensure that we give the best prices to our best members. So there's our challenge and solution. We see the numbers going down. We think, right, we can set up an in-house underwriter, and we think we can do a good job of it because we have really good, unique data in which we can price and be more competitive in the market. But what challenges are there on a system level? These can be kind of split into two: production and analytical. So what are the production challenges? Dealing with large volumes of data in real time. So data is constantly flowing in from various sources. Insurance quotes, we take every one, so just try to imagine how many data that is coming through just from there. We need to deal with that in real time, and then not only that, we need to make sure that people can query our databases and see what's going on so that we know that we're not just selling a load of rubbish. Maintaining system performance. With all of this, we've got database queries, we've got processes running on in the background. We need to make sure that the system's fit to do it. And adapting to changing market conditions. The UK insurance market changes rapidly, new players come on and customer needs change. Getting a system which can deal with that is a challenge in itself. Analytical challenges. You have data quality issues. All of this millions and millions of data. You've got to make sure it's of good quality so that you make sure that your price and what you're building out of it is, built on the truth. Data integration. So to be a successful insurer, you need to get data from various places. You need a system which can cope with all of that data coming in from various sources, and that its different kind of systems and profiles can work with yours. Data processing. You've got to be able to run your queries, run your processes in a timely and efficient manner. And one of the most probably underlooked things is data culture. So we want to foster an environment where data literacy, innovation and collaboration is nurtured. This ensures that we are getting the best value out of our data and driving the most business value. So, who did we go with? Well, if you've read the synopsis, you'll already know it's Actian. But why do we go with Actian? Better performance and efficiency for analytics workloads, i.e. we can get our MI and things running quickly and efficiently. Improved scalability and flexibility for handling large data sets. So from when we started to now, we've been with Actian the whole time. Our data's grown massively. More people use comparison sites, we get more and more quotes. Actian has met us at every stage of the process, and we are continuing to scale up, in particular with our recent migration to Actian data platform. Faster data processing and query response times. This is the big one. Especially when you're dealing with live quoting, you need things to be super quick. Ensure aggregators respond best to the quickest responses. So Actian allowed us to ensure that we were getting sub-second responses on our quotes. Ability to support complex data models and relationships. So with all of these data from all these different sources, they all work in different ways. We need something which isn't going to fall over when we ask it to combine various different data types, and Actian allows us to do this. Lastly, lower cost and complexity compared to other big data solutions. So lower cost, obvious benefit. I'm going to talk about lower complexity now on this next slide, which is Actian data flow. So this is, especially in the last year or so, this has been my life, and it looks like this. So this is Actian Dataflow, a very easy way that we can build our ETL processes and get them running well in Actian. Why did we choose it? Efficient and flexible data processing. It's quick, it's good, and we can make it do what we want to. Horizontal scaling. Again, this is how we've been able to adapt to our growing business. Actian Dataflow meets us every way where we have an increasing amount of data and processing requirements. Visual representation of data integration and management. So we've got the example on the left. The last few months I've been building one a lot more complicated than this. This is a comparatively simple one for us. But that project has changed and we needed to adapt to it throughout our time. And Actian Dataflow has been perfect for that, because if we just want to focus on one bit, the rest isn't affected. Designed to work with a variety of different data types. So those brown nodes on the left, they can connect to whatever database you need it to, and it'll bring it through, and the red ones will put it into Actian, and it's very, very good. So how does all of this, how does Actian work within an insurance company, within our insurance company? We've got three needs: live pricing, claims handlers, and analytics and reporting. So for live pricing, we need the ability to use any data available for analysis and reporting in the live quote process. And particularly, we like to have things like quote behavior tracking and real-time updates. So if you're doing your car insurance quote and suddenly you realize you've typed in the value of your car or something like that, fine. But then equally, if people are doing loads and loads of little changes to see if they can get the best price, we want to be able to monitor all of that in real time. Claims handlers, platform and connectivity that enables data and models to influence operational processes. Being a claims handler is an incredibly stressful job. I've listened into calls and it is one of the hardest things I've ever heard. We want to make that job as easy as possible, being able to provide them with ways to figure out what the next best action is and be able to help them prioritize their claims as that journey continues. Analytics and reporting, ability to process and analyze large quantities of data quickly and in real time, and with data accessibility to non-BI experts. So Actian's very good, especially aggregation of data. Actian's incredibly quick and efficient. We use Looker as our BI platform, integrated very seamlessly, and we're very happy with it. That all goes into Actian, and all require flexibility to add new data sources in the future. And with Dataflow, we are able to do that. So, final slide, 4 questions. Where have we come from? So, we had this policy numbers. They were declining, and we found ourselves in a reality in which speed is crucial in the UK insurance market. And this is led by insurance comparison websites prioritizing insurers who respond the fastest. So we couldn't respond as quickly as we like to. We didn't have the power to give the best prices. What did we do? Well, we realized we're the AA. We have lots of really, really good unique data. We think we can easily build prices for insurance companies which will deliver a risk balance and competitive insurance quote. However, we needed a system which would allow us to do that at sub-second speed. We found that with Actian. We wanted to analyze data sources quickly and accurately in order to provide real-time insurance quotes while still maintaining the necessary risk assessment. We not only want to rely on our own AA data, but we want to be able to analyze quickly other data sources. We want to be able to analyze our own performance. We can make sure that we've got this data as quickly and possibly ready so that we can make decisions on our pricing as quickly as possible. So where has this left us? Well, our policy numbers no longer look like that. They look a bit like this. And yeah, that's been our journey with Actian. So there's Tucker the dog. Any questions? Or meet me at Actian stand 606 for a chat. I'll be there for the next hour or so. Thank you.